Got a great email question came
Yeah.
in on our topic, came in earlier in the week, came in from 2 weeks ago from Parker. Parker says in his email to you, Matt, I'm a small business owner and most of my employees are W-2. According, he's got his employees and this is how he does their wages is W-2, not 1099. Does that matter? Parker, the answer to that is yes. Why? Is that a big yes or no?
It completely matters, Parker. Absolutely it matters. Essentially, to qualify to get money back for your employees, they have to be W-2 employees. And they have to be full-time employees with the IRS. And the IRS defines that as like 136 hours per month. And so absolutely has to be a W-2 employee, has to be a full-time employee. So actually, for example, as I touched upon the 100 employee kind of limitation, Kenny,
All right.
Some of my clients said, well, I've got, 130 W-2 employees. Well, are they full-time employees?
Right, yeah.
And when we look at their literally monthly, wage statements, they're not according to the IRS, full-time W-2 employees. So it drops the number down. So they do qualify. So these are the kind of things you look at and you have to know to look at to make sure that you got a good claim.
Well, and that's a good point about the full-time too, because you can have a part-time employee that's a W-2, but that wouldn't qualify underneath this program.
Absolutely. So you don't count them.
So the IRS is trying to reward businesses that when you kept your employees on full-time during the pandemic.
Kind of did the right thing. Small businesses, and as you can say, they limited it to 100 and lower. And so, big national conglomerates obviously can't do this, thank goodness. So it's for the small business. And that's me. That's probably a lot of folks listening tonight.
Sure.
And that's why we're so excited. That's why we're trying to get the word out. And just truly amazed that, this is something that really was not on our radar literally 5-6 months ago. And we're still talking to clients daily. And it's not on their radar either. And so we just want to make sure that we get the word out and people look at it because it's a great program.
Matt, if somebody was interested learning about this for the first time on the show, or going to check us out on YouTube later in the week, what do they need to have in front of them when they call your office on Monday or Tuesday this week?
Honestly, they just need to communicate with our office, Kenny, and then we send them a small packet that they have to fill out. We need some basic information, and what we do, you cannot call me on the telephone and I can say, you've got a great claim, okay? I don't know.
You got to see it.
There's some basic paperwork. I need to see it, and then we kind of go down this road together. We do a no obligation look, meaning we don't charge anything until the point you say, yeah, I agree, Matthew, we do have a good claim here. We're going to file it. We're going down this road together, and then you've got something. Otherwise, we're happy to look and say yes, no, and people do as they wish.
And I want to go back over the end. So it is when you take the first look at it, the meter's not running.
Absolutely.
It is a free examination.
Free, look under the hood, no obligation whatsoever. Absolutely not, because honestly, I don't know. I mean, I've got to look at your paperwork, and then we come back with an estimate. We think you pass causation. We think you're good here.
Right.
Do you want to proceed? And then if they do, fabulous. And then, as I say, we don't get paid until the client gets paid 6 months after we file the claim.
Gotcha.